Million-dollar mansions have literally been the jewel in the crown for billionaires since time immemorial. And it isn't any different in 2022. What is probably slightly different is how these mansions are increasingly rocking the classic modern farmhouse look. Why? Well, the warmth and feel a modern farmhouse brings is absolutely to die for, and these billionaires can make it happen. That's why. So stay tuned as we bring you 5 of the most expensive and stunning modern farmhouses in 2022. I bet you will be left marveling at the sheer amount of grandeur after we're done. Let's get straight into it. 5. The Jack Warner Estate. The Jack Warner Estate is owned by none other than Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Located in Beverly Hills, California, the estate includes a mansion of about 13,600 square feet in size. There are also 2 plush guest houses, a tennis court, and a swimming pool. Bezos bought the house in 2020 for a staggering $165 million and later went on to buy an adjacent property for $10 million, bringing it to a total of $175 million. Well, Forbes says the guy is worth $177 billion, so that's hardly a surprise. And oh, in case you're curious about the name Jack Warner, the house was actually built by Jack Warner in 1937, who was co-founder of Warner Bros. Inc. Warner reportedly started out with 3 acres on what used to be farmland. Fast forward to 1990. Movie tycoon David Geffen acquired the house for $47.5 million, and he then sold it to Bezos in 2020. Like most farmhouses, the estate is extremely private, with tall hedges surrounding it such that you cannot see anything in the house from the outside. Now that is ironic, don't you think? Especially as I'm about to reveal what's on the inside right now. Well, to be honest, there isn't much to know except that there are 8 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, including a bar, 1 dining room, and a screening room. That's probably a lot. 4. Fairfield Pond. Moving on, there's Fairfield Pond in New York City. This farmhouse-styled mansion sits on a 63-acre land and comes with as many as 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms, as well as its own power plant that provides the entire mansion with electricity. But that's not even the best of it. The mansion also features a 91 feet long dining room. Additionally, there's a state-of-the-art basketball court, a bowling alley, and 2 tennis courts. It definitely looks like there'll never be boredom in the mansion. Well, boredom isn't fun, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. I mean, why slip into boredom when you can be watching videos like these in real time on this channel? All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, and you won't miss a thing, plus, you'll also never get bored. So go on and hit it. Now the owner of Fairfield Pond is Ara Renard, who owns Renco Group, a holding company with investments in smelting and manufacturing companies. The exact year he bought the property isn't known, but what we do know is that the mansion was completed in 2003, and it is valued at around a whopping $240 million currently. 3. Mesta Ranch. From the home of one investor to another, let's take a look at the late T. Boone Pickens' $250 million Mesta Ranch. The 65,000-acre ranch features a pub, a lodge, and an impressive 11,000 square foot bird dog kennel that houses up to 40 dogs, golf fairways, and about 20 man-made lakes. And oh, it even houses a chapel, making it the closest thing to an actual modern farmhouse you can find. The ranch is located along the Canadian River, and this is the source of water for the numerous man-made lakes you can find on the ranch. As an animal lover himself, Pickens maintained cowbirds, as well as deer and quails on the property. In fact, there were about 1,000 quail feeders and a similar number of deer feeders on the ranch at a point. He once said it offered world's best quail hunting, and with all that wildlife, you couldn't have argued that sentiment at all. Deservingly, Pickens was awarded the prestigious Park Cities Quail Unlimited Lifetime Sportsman Award in 2008. The ranch itself has an 11,500 square foot living space with plush balconies and porch areas that overlook the magnificent landscaping and water features. It has been on sale since Pickens died in 2019, and there are concrete rumors that the price has been slashed by up to $80 million. So if you have that kind of money, get Googling ASAP. By the way, We'll be very interested in knowing what your favorite farmhouse has been so far. I know we have 2 more impressive ones coming up, but before we get to them, get in the comment section and tell us which one you like thus far. 2. Villa Les Cedres. Villa Les Cedres literally translates to the Cedars Villa, and so you can imagine there are a lot of cedar trees around. The mansion itself sits on a 35-acre land and comes with 14 bedrooms, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a large stable. Impressively, it was built as far back as 1830 in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferret, France, but it is known for being the one-time residence of Belgium King Leopold II. Also, it became known as the world's most expensive house in 2017, when it was put on the market for $410 million by businessman David Campari-Milano. Well, guess what? It has since gained an extra $20 million in value, and it hasn't still been bought yet. In addition to the pool, the stable, and the bedrooms, the mansion also boasts of an exquisite wood-paneled library with 3,000 books, a man-made pond with beautiful lily pads, a bronze statue of Athena, a chandelier-lit ballroom, numerous sitting rooms, and by the way, the stable is mega enough to hold up to 30 horses at a time. So the $430 million value on this farmhouse might just be a bargain after all. 1. Villa Leopolda. Finally, the most expensive and modern farmhouse-style mansion on our list is the Villa Leopolda, also located in France, somewhere in the country's Côte d'Azur region, to be precise. Again, like the Villa Les Cedres, the house used to be owned by King Leopold II of Belgium. It was later redesigned in the 1920s by American architect Eugen Kottmann. Jr. The house has still had an impressive list of owners, from Gianni and Morella Agnelli to Isaac and Dorothy J. Killam. Still these days it is owned by Lily Safra, the widow of Lebanese banker Edmond Safra. The house sits on a 50-acre land and features as many as 11 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. There's also an outdoor kitchen, a swimming pool, and even a helipad. But perhaps the most impressive bit of the mansion is the commercial greenhouse it comes with, which reportedly generates a lot of revenue for the owner. Interestingly, the famous filmmaker Alfred Hitchcock filmed his classic movie To Catch a Thief in this mansion. You can probably guess it was a massive hit. Now, while there are certainly more expensive houses in the world like Newquay and Bonny-Saint-Law and the Buckingham Palace, we didn't even bother adding them to the group because they are nothing close to farmhouses in architecture or location. But here's the thing. You can remodel and renovate your house into something of a classic modern farmhouse. All you need to do is watch our video titled Modern Farmhouse Plan, Full Home Renovation Ideas. Go give a watch. See you next time.